Oh man, this is turning into a project, boys and girls, I guess, but boys. All right, so the frame got cut under the cab right here and spliced together. We took 12 inches out, slid the entire frame front, welded it, fish plated it, had everything square, had these rails coming back, lopped the rails off here where you see them now to accept this notch, which the frame rails that you see on the back of the truck sticking out right now slip into there. Problem was, I guess it still is, was this. You can see the other side, the inside of this frame rail, literally where I need to connect it. This was plated. I cut plate out. You can see someone put plates in here before, so it's thin, rusty, and it was the same on both sides. So just my luck, it was the same on both sides, right where I needed to splice it. So instead of crossing my fingers and hoping it was gonna hold, this was, that's the side, that was the bottom. This was a patch on the right side here. You can see how thin the frame actually was. So I ended up cutting it out, put a nice radius on it so there's no sharp edges for a crack to propagate. Okay. The bottom plate, I cut that out. Well, I cut that whole section out. You saw it. But I got to put a bottom plate in too. So I have to, my next step is I have to get that bottom plate to fit this contour. So I'm going to have to bend it. See if I can get that to work. So that's where we're at right now. We got this section cut out on this side. Tomorrow we'll cut out this section. These are the plates I got. These are the plates I made. They're out of 3/16 material. And the idea is when I cut this out, I wanted to maintain a factory look so it didn't look like a botch job, which I think I'm doing all right with that, but I cut below this contour right here so I could tie in the weld here. This isn't sitting 100% right yet, but you want 100% penetration. So gaps like this are good, but you want your wire to be able to get 100% penetration through. All right, so what I'll do is I'll take this plate back out and I will bevel this whole edge. I'll lay it back about a 45-degree angle. So I'll weld all of that in. It'll be flush, won't even be able to tell. And then I'll come back in here on the back side. This you won't see, so if I need to, or if I feel like I need to, I'll back gouge that or back grind that and weld back into there. So I know I'm 100%, I have 100% penetration. My weld will be stronger than the actual, you know, the weld deposit will have a higher tensile strength than the actual steel will. So I am not concerned about that at all. Plus, from here forward to about, I think right behind the cab here, I think I'm gonna box this in to stiffen it up. I have some 1/4-inch plate, so I'll do that. My only concern or my only reservation with that is running the brake line, which I can probably put some holes in here and feed it through. But running the brake line and the fuel line and any electrical that I need to run to the rear. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna turn this on. underneath the cab. I got the trailing arm cross member currently out, but these are the fish plates where the frame was spliced and put back together. You can see Blake did all those plug welds there. There was holes that I wasn't using from factory stuff. I did this side, I plug welded all those, and then obviously there's my splice. Everything's square up until here. So the trick will be to get the notch slipped in there, get everything square, and the top of this, I'm assuming we'll want to run parallel with the frame that's underneath the cab. Because right now I have it blocked up. It is sitting all but level front to back and all but level left to right here as well. So, which I don't have anything to show you. I don't have a level. I don't have a level to sit across there right now, but I got that at 0. This side I haven't checked. That's at 1 degree. So what that tells me is when I cut this out, that this rail, these things are like wet noodles, man, without the cross members. I mean, that's all it is. You know, it's a piece of channel, but that tells me that this piece is probably rolled one way or another. So when I square it up, I have those long clamps. I can either pull it top or bottom to get her lined back up, but just wanted to go down the road straight. I'm not worried at all about the welds and the structural side of it. My biggest concern is getting everything straight. So anyway, I will post more, or I will make more videos as we go here, but anyone that is watching this, thanks for checking it out. Gonna be a cool project, or is a cool project. Gonna be cool when it's done. All right, thanks, bye.